So it's not surprising that the water within us is a medicine, and the water outside of us can also be a type of medicine for us too.
I was talking to someone about the fascial system inside our bodies, where the fascial system, it's essentially the system that connects, it's this like web that connects everything to everything in our bodies. And the more hydrated we are, right, the more flexible we can be. Bruce Lee even says, be water, which, by the way, I'm having a whole different like mind blow of what that actually means now, being water.
I've gone down that whole rabbit hole with him. He's amazing. He says, be like water. Water becomes the cup, it becomes the teapot. And so maybe water's become the human. But what also, if it says be like water, who do we really know what water is like? Actually, water is transparent. It's non-judgmental. It is the observer. It's all of these things. Bruce Lee probably knew that.
And that's what I wanted to say, because now that I understand a little bit more about the body, and we are water, what I've learned is that the less we move, the less hydrated we are, and the more stressed we are, there's a dehydration that happens, like a stagnation, a crystallization almost. And the first thing that gets crystallized in this process, like as we toxin ourselves, is that fascial system. And so that fascial system, and that's why I believe the Chinese medicine works so well, is because you have an issue with an organ, you get it on your tongue. There's a map on your tongue or your hands or your feet or your face, because everything is connected to everything in the body. And what you're telling me now, and this is like the dot that I just connected, is that let's say, you're an older person, it's all crystallized. You're in this state where, there's like stiffness. That's what it feels in the body, where you get this stiffness where you can't move. What I'm learning is that if we become aware of that and do the practices to melt the water, literally, we can then take back that control of the flexibility of the liquid to then start to, but we have to let go first, right? You have to let go of the stagnation first to then take in the new vibration that's going to make you into love or whatever it is that you want.
Well, the human being is also a filtration and vortexing system, and not just a physical one. So what we filter, we have an emotional filter as well. And some things just don't go through the sieve that we'd like them to. They just kind of stay in there. And so that emotional rock, I suppose, we could use that term, is like the stream of water is always will find a way to go around that rock. But if the rock is too big, it will start to dam things up.